OzarkGeek here. Hey, I've got my water storage system, 2,200 gallons, just about done the way I want to do it. Everything's, it's probably 95+% done. So, but here's what I've got at the moment. I've got 8 IBC totes set up, and they're all interconnected via the PVC. I've got gutters on both sides of this storage trailer, and the water is coming, let's see if I can see my hand. Water will come down into the gutter, around here, and it'll pass down into the first flush system. Once this one fills, it'll go up, the water will overflow into the second tank and then fill back up. And in the reducer up here, there's a pop bottle that will float up and clog that reducer, thus causing water that's going to continue to go over into the first tank. Since I've got the tanks interconnecting, water will flow from whatever tank, it'll be the back tank, upper back tank on both sides, and I can open these valves up, and because of gravity, water will seek its own level, so I could fill up any one of these tanks or all of them or some combination therefore. And I've got cross pieces here that will allow me to stream water from, say if I want to, this tank to this one over here, or vice versa from the other side. I've got water faucets. I've got 2 of them, one on each side, and so I can put a hose on each side or go both ways. And then these parts here are overflow, so if the tank, all tanks get full, water wants to fill up and I still have it running, it'll come up and go out one of these overflow outlets. And then on the bottom 4 tanks, I'm also going to add an overflow coming off of the top of the tank, will come out and go up sufficiently high so that it'll empty out. At least that'll take care of anything that's going to overflow, so there's no additional pressure, no risk of any of the tanks bursting from overflow. Because they're wrapped in black plastic, that's going to keep the sun from shining on them, breaking down the UV, causing algae to grow inside. And in the wintertime, it also helps heat the tanks up so that I've still got water capable. The last time I had these tanks together, we got down into 20 degrees. My top tanks were frozen, but my bottom tank still had 3/4 of fluid water, not frozen, not ice. And so I was able to open the spigots up and get ice on both sides, or get water out on both sides that I had previously. For simplicity, I've got the first flush secured to the tank with metal bands. That'll work out just fine. And I've got the rubber couplers here on both sides. That way, if I want to, I can disconnect and say disconnect over here, disconnect down here, and I can pull these metal tabs back, and I could pull this whole section right off from the tank if I wanted to, and rework it, clear it, anything like that. I've got couplers here on the long pieces as well for the same purpose, that if I need to work on stuff. In case you're interested, these are the adapters that I bought to adapt the tanks from their standard coupler that you'll find on IBC Totes to a 2-inch adapter, and then can go from there. These are made by Banjo Cam Lever Couplings out of, looks like Crawfordsville, Indiana. I bought these off of Amazon if anybody's interested or needs them. So this is the other side. This first flush here was off of my original system. I just reworked it. So if you've got any questions, post them below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you see this and you haven't yet subscribed and you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll be happy to have you here. So this is where I'm at so far with it. Like I said at the beginning, for all intent and purpose, this is 95+% done. So it'll be ready and working on the next rainfalls. All right, with that, I'm done. OzarkGeek out. Shalom.